Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Inspire Radio podcast. My name is Russ Warren. I'm an author, speaker, and online coach, and the goal of this podcast is to encourage you to live an inspired life. We need more people to live inspired. We have enough uninspired people out there. We want to live an inspired life, to make a difference, to personally grow in every area of life. What's up? What's happening, everybody? Good morning. At least it's the morning at the time of recording this. Hope you're excited about a brand new day and a brand new chance to make the most of the life that you're living and create the life that you're living. If you're not quite where you want to be yet, and I don't know anybody that is where they want to be, and if they start to get to where they think they're where they want to be, they won't continue to grow, and they'll end up settling for less anyway. So that being said, I want to jump into a topic that's very near and dear to my heart today. If you've read any of my books, I talk about this often. In particular, one book was centered around this topic, and it's the idea of vision. Vision. When I was younger, vision saved my life. Vision changed my life. It has helped me a great deal in my life. And so let me just start at the beginning. When I realized the power of this thing, I was in middle school when I made a decision that I wanted to save myself for my future wife sexually. I wanted to save myself for my future wife, whenever that might be. Of course, I'm 12, 13 years old, in the prime of my life, when hormones are raging and teens are talking and times are turbulent, and I got people telling me who did what with who and what she did and what she said and how good it was and all this stuff, and I'm just a youngster, and but I had a goal, I had a vision, I had a dream, mostly because it was God's plan. I knew that was God's way for us to save that for marriage, and so it was, I was pursuing that, and I had, people laughing at me. I had teammates and classmates and even some distant family members telling me there was no way I could wait until I was married. Of course, that could be 10, 15 years from the time that they were telling me all this. So, in the back of my mind, I wonder sometimes, can I beat the system? Can I beat the system? And so then later on, even though I was still wanting to please God with my life, it turned into a thing where I just wanted to stay committed to the decision that I made. I wanted to be able to stick it out, right? And so, long story short, I was able to do that by living in vision, right? I had an idea. I had in my mind a vivid image of my wedding night. Obviously, I didn't know who that person was going to be, but I had an image in my mind of me being able to look my new bride in her eyes and say, I saved myself for you. It wasn't easy. It was difficult. But it was worth the wait, and I was able to accomplish it with the help of God. And so I was able to bring that to fruition and tell my beautiful bride that on our wedding night. And she said the same thing to me. And so it was just a beautiful picture of God's plan being fulfilled. But later on in life, I've been able to use the same thing, the same idea of vision. I wanted to play baseball in college one day and potentially further than that. But I knew that if I was going to do that, I had to live in vision. I had to work hard. And so I would picture the day that I signed a scholarship to go play at the next level. And I would go to practice early, stay late. I'd go when there wasn't practice. I'd go when it was snowing, and I'd throw the ball, and I'd hit the ball, and I'd get some of my teammates who were kind of pursuing the same thing, and we would work a little bit harder than what would be considered acceptable by normal standards, because we were living in vision. And then, fast forward a little while later, and there I was on signing day, signing a scholarship to go play baseball in college. And so it was just another picture of how vision helped me, right? And then a little bit later than that, I wanted to write a book. I was doing a lot of speaking engagements at schools and youth groups at churches and ministry things and that type of thing. And so sports teams. And so I wanted to write a book, put some of my speaking topics in written form. And so that's what I did. I I lived in vision. I said, I want to have a book complete. And so every day I would wake up before the sun, way before the sun, when most people would laugh and think that's stupid to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, I did it anyway because I had a dream. I had a vision. I wanted to see it come to fruition. And that's what I did. Got up, wrote. Next day, got up, wrote. Still went through my normal life, go to my job, spend time with my family. Everything was the same, except I was putting in work on the front end. Fast forward a few years, 5 books later, that dreamed